Hello? Is this working? Let's see. Usual start. Very hungry this time. Already. Hello. I'm guessing it's Lou. That wasn't a sigh for you, Lou, by the way. I just needed to breathe. Yes, hi, hello. Me again. I don't have the energy for the rest of it because I'm genuinely very hungry, but it's kind of like, Lou, you didn't get nourishment. No, partially because I don't have much, partially because you said that it was annoying, so I had to do it anyways. It's fun to watch people get annoyed. They just sit there and they run around like. Honestly, it's like watching little animals in a cage run around whenever people are annoyed. I'm very tired. I'm not like tired. I'm that type of tired when your brain doesn't have enough of the nutrients. Sigh. Hey, Lou. No, it's actually a funny thing. With roommate and I, we both just sigh randomly and we both understand it, but around other people, people don't understand why. We're just like, so how was your day? And we genuinely aren't sighing. Like, I probably would sigh later on, but in the beginning, Lou, you did say you wanted to find my breaking point. So your breaking point is at my food? But I'm hungry. This isn't my choice. It's sort of like kind of waiting a bit because that way I won't wake up as early hungry. Like trying to plan for the future hunger pains because that way the next set of them will come later. Lou, nope, you starving isn't my breaking point. I figured it wasn't. I thought that was an odd breaking point. We still have the babies, which of course always has food because I don't starve the babies. The mama may go hungry, but the babies will not. I'm still kind of jealous. I wonder if it'll get to a point where I'm like genuinely so starving that I eat your food. To be honest, I don't know if I'd be past it if it weren't for the fact that I'm vegetarian. I mean, you make the dry food look really good. No, you may. Okay. Fine, go under the bed. You always do that because you want food. Oh, I was just checking if there's anything else in the chat. You know, it's very appropriate to have an empty ladle. Why can't liquids that have a fair amount of calories be as filling? Just want the hunger pains to go away. I'm still getting calories. Like, god damn it. One of the few things that's keeping you from eating maybe's food is that you're vegetarian. Oh, she made a noise. Yeah, she made a noise. It was a noise of being annoyed. Yeah, pretty much. She's got a whole bag of food. Like she can't. And before I accidentally ordered her a 20-pound bag of cat food, so she's got more than enough food. I think you can share, maybe. Also, she makes the treats look really good. Genuinely, if I weren't vegetarian, I would try them. If there were vegetarian cat treats, I would try them. I see no reason not to. Try it once. Probably hate it, but might as well. And also, when you're poor, you have very low standards. We've seen the dreaded peanut butter tortilla situation. Lou, why can't apple juice actually be filling? One of the most pressing questions of dietary science. I know, right? Just become a nutritionist to be like, how can I make my apple juice filling? Maybe I just moved my feet. She loves Temptations. She makes them look so good. I have so much food for you. You don't need very much of it. So little of it is so satisfying for you. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here like a whole bowl of food, and then it's like, oh, I need another one later today. And also, eating disorders like to chime in every now and then and be like, oh, no, 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 no. Keep this one down. Don't keep that one down. Now my throat hurts. I'm doing better with that. I think I'm doing better again. It was mostly because I went through like a just few stressful days, but I'm pretty alright. I'm doing better. Usually I find it like I would much prefer like a couple days restricting just to be able to balance myself out than the other way around. But the problem is right now it's not even voluntary restricting. It's just sort of like, damn, I just have no food left. I mean, I got a bag of Cheetos, but that makes my mouth hurt. Eating disorders are needy friends. It's good to hear you're doing better. Yeah, eating disorders really are needy friends. They're like the gigolos that just don't go away. Well, it's sort of like doing better than doing worse, than doing better than doing worse. It's an up and down roller coaster, and I've got you guys joining me for the ride. But it was bad for a couple days. But then I noticed, weirdly enough, it's I didn't want my nose to be affected as much. I think this live I probably won't post because I already have one for today, so I might as well just make more relaxed live. It's probably gonna be less people anyways. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, because my nose on this side, this side is I think the side that had the stitches in it. It's like starting to get mild bleeding, like not a nosebleed, like when you use a tissue and then you just see specific spot. It's like I'm very well aware of my nose because I have a lot of allergies. So it's uh you know wait Lou, internal bleeding. More so external because it's on the external tissue. Where was internal bleeding coming from? Jesus Christ, I hope not. What kind of food do I have? I think I have some money. I think I could afford some food, but then I do need to buy like actual food. Why would I be, where did the internal bleeding come from? Like genuinely, where did that come from? Oh, we have 3 people. Who else is here? Or is it your ghost, Lou? It also really sucks because I'm like allergic to so much. So it's like there's a bunch of food. I just can't eat it because it's either not vegetarian or it's and also even if I don't want to stop being vegetarian randomly, but it if even if I tried, my body wouldn't be cool with it. And then also I'm gluten sensitive. It's like can't eat anything. Let me see. I thought you bleeding from your nose would be considered internal bleeding. Stupid thought, I know. Well, it's not a stupid thought. It kind of makes sense, but like not make sense. It's mm, Brain not getting enough anything. Like like more half of all food available in America just can't eat. More than half. I'm guessing you meant like more than half of it I just can't eat. Pretty much. Yeah. It pisses me off. Like I get why vegetarian food can like veggie patties and all that can be more expensive. But why the hell is gluten-free more expensive? Okay, fine. It's harder to make. Oh, boo-hoo. It's not like I chose this. Like I would love to be able to pick up the regular pasta or the regular bread. It's just I didn't exactly have a choice. It's okay. Get the pay the extra, or have to get the gluten free, or decide to hate myself and be in bed for 3 days while I have acne and feel nauseous and like potential like. I think I have food. I was so stupid because I bought pasta. So I have pasta right now, but I didn't buy pasta sauce. So I have pasta, but I just feel that they would just be pasta. I could like put some oil on it and some. I hate putting oil. I hate oily food though. I could put some olive oil and like some Italian seasoning and then pretend it's pesto. I'm sort of realizing how spoons are correlated to the rest of my tab. Oh, the inconveniences of being human. I know, right? It sucks. It's honestly so annoying. Sometimes it's like I don't want to sleep because I got shit to do, or why do I have to eat because it costs money? Like why? These things are so annoying. I feel like not many people are coming now, so I might want to do the whole Myers-Briggs thing tomorrow because I do think I took extra time. So I think I'll do that part tomorrow because I do want to do that. I am really interested in doing that. Just everything's slower. It takes me an extra few minutes. I hate this. Why does the body need food? Like, can't you just choose one? Can't liquids be enough? Like, why is it so needy? I'm nearly done with the test. Okay, cool. I'll wait until you're done. Oh, wait, as if I'm gonna do anything else. No. What else am I supposed to do? Okay, to make my way to the kitchen. What's weird is that if I were to put away the ladle right now, that would mean hanging it on a tree. Hi, May. Maybes. Members. She likes to just randomly yell. You should juggle. Juggle what? I'm horrible at juggling. I thought we established this. I did take out the garbage, which I was proud of myself for doing, but it was also kind of like, yay, caught myself take out the garbage. Of course, right when it's starting to rain, and I'm sitting there in the rain like, go down, go down. It's fucking raining everywhere, getting on my glasses, and I'm like, at least I'm proud of myself for doing something productive. Do I have eggs? Please tell me I have eggs. I have eggs. Okay, I have eggs. And I think I have enough. Yes, we have enough mayo. Oh, God bless. I can make. Guess what I can make? I can make deviled eggs. I'm good at deviled eggs. Fun thing about being autistic, you can eat the same thing for like a month. It's great. and you just don't get sick of it at all. Like, I'm not being sarcastic, you literally don't. No, I should tell this restaurant next time to not give me, because they keep giving me pita bread, and I really appreciate it, but I can't eat it, and it just goes to waste, and I feel bad. I mean, I don't really feel bad, but theoretically I'm supposed to, right? Okay, we got me moving, the blood is flowing. And now we get the randomness. Who knows what's gonna come out of my mouth? That's a great thing to do. That's a great time to do. Let's see. Lou, I can never tell at the angle of the couch if you're sitting or standing. That was a bet, actually. Thumbs up on taking out the garbage, even if it wasn't important. Thank you. I appreciate the recognition, because there is a thing about, like, when you're depressed, or not even depressed, just when you've been depressed and then you're trying to get yourself out of it. Because, again, I've mentioned it before, bipolar. So it's sort of an up and down. And it's like, all right, what's today gonna be? And it's like, okay, I need to get myself to do something. I've learned that it's kind of important to tell myself, hey, taking out the garbage, yeah, that was actually a lot, because sometimes it is. I got my results. Ooh, yay. Okay. I wonder if I should set up an email for you guys to, like, email shit to. What did you get for each part? I'm excited to know. INTPA. What's the percentages for each thing? Sort of makes sense that I'd be surrounded by INTPs. I guess this is gonna be somewhat of a cooking episode, but, like, I didn't plan for it to be. Just happens to be, I need food, so that's what's happening. And we're making deviled eggs because it's one of the very few things that I'm actually good at making. I'm really good at making deviled eggs. I actually make really, really good deviled eggs. Snowy left the chat also, but then again, I was late. So, fair is fair. Let's see. 57 introverted, 63 intuitive, 60 thinking, 79 prospecting, 63 assertive. Interesting. It does make sense with the asserting part. It does. The introverted, 57. You just barely made it to the introverted part. Why do I look actually orange? Okay, let's not. So we got orange or the reality. I'm going in this direction for something, but I'm not sure what. Sometimes I just have to go with it. Now I know what it is. Night meds. Sometimes I just sort of do that. Dude, Oompa Loompa Electra. What Oompa Loompa? What's the Oompa Loompa? I know what an Oompa Loompa is, but I don't understand what you mean in this context. Because there are no Oompa Loompas. What's the Oompa Loompa? This is upsetting me. Not upsetting, but this is confusing me. Also, you wanted to see juggling. Let's see if I can. This is the closest I can do. Yeah, the best you're gonna get. I tried, okay? Tried to please the people. Oh, you were orange in the kitchen with blue hair. Oh, I get it. Okay, now I get it. Oompa Loompa Electra. I need to just be like blown up. How my hair defies gravity. Am I surprised? Not really. Okay, I need to take my meds. Just stick them in my pocket, as any person does. Also, yes, I do need a shower. No, I haven't yet. Let's not talk about it. I showed you guys the tree because I decorated the tree. I think I did. It's got a prescription bottle with a bow on it for the top. Guiding light, right? Right. 4 out of 10 juggling. Honestly, that's better than I thought. Oh no, she isn't showering. Dude, okay, I had a couple depression days, alright? Sometimes it ends up that way. Thank you. I guess I didn't show the whole thing. Okay. This is what the Christmas tree ended up being. Didn't have my decorations, so I improvised. Yes, those are highlighters. There's plumber's tape. This is where the glasses went. This is a can opener. Scissors. I pointed the scissors inward for safety. Double-sided tape. The clips. Adorable decorate. Thank you. I appreciate that. I guess this is gonna be me making deviled eggs while we talk about Are you guys? Is this gonna boil yet? Can you boil, please? I have a request for you. Ghetto Christmas tree. Yeah. I actually realized that I kind of like it more, and it kind of makes it way easier because if you just pick up one from like for $20 from what's it called, from Big Lots, and then you just grab anything around your house. It could be fucking butter knives, which nobody has unless you're. This isn't my house. Nobody has butter knives until you're at least 50 with a pension or something like that. Wait, okay. These things you have to. Oh, is that? Did I get my hair in that? Oh no, it was cat hair. Cat hair got into the hard-boiled eggs water. Okay, we're gonna have to start getting the water to boil. Putting the top on this. Then once it starts to boil, let it boil for about 11 or 12 minutes, 11 to 12 minutes. And then after that, you put it in cold water for another like 11 to 12 minutes. And then it's really easy to take it off. And then you just make the smushy stuff for the inside. All right. You gotta boil. They're hard-boiled eggs, not let's boil when we feel like it. I know New Year's is around the corner, but I wasn't planning on bringing it in, waiting for these eggs. Maybe with other eggs, but not these. A little less orange this time, yeah. I think I like this angle better. Now this angle's better. I think from the mobile, I'll take down the what's it called, the snowflakes, but I'm not sure what to put in his place. I may put bats or something like that. You hit 50. It shows that you have 50 subs. Yeah, I saw that. I think it was the person who said that they were gonna put from both of two of their channels, but I don't know. But like, thank you. I'm very excited about it, but I'm not sure how one is supposed to react. Like, I feel like, thank you. I appreciate it. This is genuinely like, I am appreciative. I am excited. I'm bad at this. That's a good summary. Yeah, I think I earned it with the fact that I've been doing like a stream every single fucking day for the past like 2 weeks. I gave myself 2 days off and then I'm like, all right, 2 a day. It was all you, man. Thank you. Feed the ego. How is this not boiling yet? Well, I mean, it was me who was streaming, but technically it's other people who subscribe. Once you pass 20 subs, I knew you were headed for big things. I can't tell if that's sarcasm or not. I don't know if I'll ever hit the whole big things part. Can an autistic, somewhat mentally unstable person get there? Who's attempting to get to med school, but is pretty much having a person scream in their face all the time, no, you can't get there. Why not? We need you to do these things that you already did, but I already did them. Basically me ranting on this channel with people who happen to want to listen. Every one of those subs and viewers came because of you, so you have yourself to thank for every one of those subscribers. I never talk with sarcasm and congratulating people. Thank you for clarification. And I guess in a way it is me, but it is you guys at the same time. I am excited about it as much as it seems that like I'm not. Currently my attention is only divided because I'm upset about the water that isn't boiling for my eggs. I guess 50 is a milestone. It's just like, it took so long to get here. I wonder, am I gonna get anywhere? But also it's like, the streaming has helped me mentally in a strange way. It sort of does help me feel like, okay, I have a responsibility at this hour, but I don't feel the same. Okay, shit. I don't feel the same responsibility of like, okay, I'm like gonna be in trouble, but I have a responsibility of, hey, Lou, could you set a timer for 11 minutes, please? Please to light the place on fire. It's not, I don't have, okay, firstly, at my apartment, I do not have rented insurance currently. And secondly, this is my house, so I can't. So set something for 11 minutes because I don't feel like doing that. Lou, I wouldn't have used my time to help support a crappy lame YouTuber. Timer set, thank you. Well, I mean, I am a crappy lame YouTuber. It's just like I happen to be one that meets the standards that you like. Just crappy and lame in my own ways. I feel like not a lot of people admit that they're pieces of shit. Like, you can be the shit and also be a piece of shit simultaneously. People need to understand that. By no means are you crappy. Do tell. Do not boil over, please. Just gonna get some other bowls that I'm gonna need. So I just gotta fill this with some water that's cold. Okay, just got a bowl of chilled water. I just realized all of the real utensils are on the tree. Oh, okay. It's gonna be a little bit problematic, but do crappy YouTubers nearly light their place on fire? Do they make awesome makeshift mobiles? Do they have the presence of May? Do they take their time to collect notes on true crime and express their views with the audience, no matter how unpopular or unconventional? Gonna have to disrobe the tree. I guess I will from just a couple of items. Just a couple. I appreciate that stuff. I'd love to be. Well, I wouldn't like. The thing is, like, it's interesting how people find those things fascinating because do other people just do the stuff for YouTube? Because I just do the stuff and I happen to do it on YouTube. Like, if that makes sense. Like, I do it anyways. If that makes sense. Just disturb two things. I don't know if that's a strange thing. It just seems weird to do. It seems weird to do blogging type of things and be like, I'm going to show you my life, but I'm going to plan my life. Like, planning subjects to talk about is different. Picking up items for a thumbnail, okay. But I don't exactly plan for my day to involve me being pissed off about something, so I'm going to rant about the educational system. I mean, I don't exactly plan to make a mobile with a bunch of, like, little snowflakes on them, but I think, hey, that would be cool. I'm going to do it. Maybe I'll just do it on YouTube. I guess it's a funny pun in this situation of special snowflake, but it's like, do other people, like, just specifically think, like, I have to think of something, otherwise the people are gonna leave? It's like, well, why care? If they're gonna leave, so what? Fuck them. Like, if you stress yourself out with it, and the people who are there don't care that you're stressed out and just want the content, then it's not worth it. And if you're stressing yourself out, it's not worth it. And if you do it anyways, it's just not worth it. There's so many things that just make it not worth it. Like, I wouldn't make these videos a selfish thing, but I make them for me, essentially. And it's just like, all right, can put them online and I get some feedback because it's interesting to bounce ideas off of people. Let's see. You might be an asshole. You're definitely autistic. You might be an asshole. You're definitely autistic, but you aren't crappy. Some of the best things in life are unplanned. That's true. And I guess thank you. It still reminds me of one of the times when I was younger, when a person was like, "Yeah, kind of weird," and I was like, "Thank you," and they were like, "Well, I wasn't aware that that was a compliment." I was like, "Hell if I know what a compliment is." Is anything a compliment unless it's something you want to hear? Like, if you don't want to hear that you're pretty, then it's no longer a compliment, if you get what I mean. Getting real deep because there's not enough blood going to my brain. I feel you. I also enjoy just talking to you, even if it's just one person on YouTube. But I also appreciate the fact that there is a boundary on YouTube of like that guy gone. Like there is a boundary that needs to be maintained with YouTuber subscribers. And I don't mind getting to know each other as much as possible. But it's still YouTuber and subscribers. And it's really cool when people respect that and they're like, I'm so interested in watching you. That's just fascinating to me. And like Discord off of YouTube, that's a separate situation. I think that's useful. I've been thinking of making one for the mods, like it'd be easier to contact you all. But also talking in the comments a lot does help with the algorithm, so Lou, is your brain more full of liquid nitrogen than blood at this point? This boundary also makes me feel comfortable. Yeah, I'm not sure what's even there. Can't even comprehend. I feel like at this point there isn't either. It's just slow moving with whatever's left there. Yeah, I think the boundary does make people feel comfortable. That's why people watch videos. That's why people talk in live streams, because there is that boundary. There is that point of I will know you as what you want to present, and you will know me as what I want to present. But it's also like I'm not here to put on a play, but also there's a recognition of entertainment. But it's a very fascinating psychological phenomena to me to see YouTube and to participate in it and to see that. And it's also fascinating to me, as shitty as it seems, to like see when people try to go beyond that, like that other guy show. Yeah, I'm guessing you're correcting me. I probably missed something. Did I say like so or something like that? Wait, are we up to 10 or 11 minutes? No, I don't think we are. You put a timer on. Anyways, it's when people want to go beyond that, it's like, okay, I've seen, for example, other YouTubers say like, okay, I'll set up a Skype thing for 20 minutes if for Patreon thing. There is a boundary. But it's interesting compared to like other celebrities where it's like, oh, I'm hearing the rain over there. Is there rain coming in here? No, okay, it's just from over there. It's just ricocheting noise. It's interesting to see how it's closer, but you can have still so many people, if that makes sense. Yeah, about the gone person. Yeah, that gone person was strange. Snowy, hey, I can't stay long, but I promise I did the test. Thank you. I was thinking tomorrow I'll do the test thing because I did end up taking longer and I want to take more time to talk about it. Today I'm just rambling. We're talking about like right now boundaries and how it feels, the interesting dynamic between YouTubers and subscribers. I'd love to go into the Myers-Briggs, but but I feel like that's a longer topic, and I would like to have more time to talk about it. So, Snowy, you do better with the early times, right? Like my morning ones. Timer's up. Thank you. 100%. Thank you, guys. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. I always hate how the screenshots have to have me in it. So it's like, I don't want to see myself, though. Can you guys hear, like, the screenshot sound? Make the morning ones. Yeah, I don't usually do the morning ones. What times are better, like, so we can all talk? Oh, you guys can't hear it. Okay. Okay. I'll put some ice cubes in this. Okay, I'm gonna check the chat in a sec. I just have to put the eggs in the cold water. Lou, new timer, please, for another 11 minutes. Just write in the chat if it's set, so I can know. Oh, Lord. Okie dokie. Thank you, Lou. Snow, I don't know if you saw, but oh shit, Grats. Thank you, Snow. Man, I must be a fence writer because most of my results are in the 50s and 60s. Well, I mean, actually, that's an interesting place to be. And it probably is very much, it can be very useful in certain situations to be able to do that, to be able to be the fence writer. Okay, so Snowy, you said you're in CST time. So what is a CST time that you're available? So we can discuss the Myers-Briggs. Unless you have time tonight. But I don't have as many spoons, but I do have some. I do want to finish making my eggs. But I feel like talking about the Myers-Briggs, I want to like dedicate a live to that. And this one I probably won't be uploading because I've already done one today. Or maybe I will. It seems to help the more streams I upload. The thing is, I'm like running out of titles and shit. Like, nobody can blame me if I put like weird titles and shit. Like, if I'm doing streams like every single day, eventually you run out of shit. Also, during the stream that I do like the Myers Briggs thing, I would be doing the test like during it. Your titles and thumbnails are awesome. Thank you. I suppose I can't exactly run out of random shit to grab. And it's way easier than putting together thumbnails. And I appreciate that people like my titles. It's never clickbait. Very honest. It's just figure out what order it is in and to what degree I mean it. I don't know why people need clickbait. If you just literally say what's around you, you could say, and a fork. It'd be interesting. Why do people need clickbait? Like that in and of itself is clickbait because people are like, what the fuck is going on with a fork? Why is that there? Why do they need clickbait? Like somebody died or something like that. It's like, damn, you're going real hard on this shit and you don't need to. And believe me, I could use that stuff. I'm a small channel. I'm baby right now. So like, but it's not that hard to come up with interesting titles and stuff. I saw like another person who was completely unrelated, neither of you guys, who commented and was like, I love the description. And I was like, okay, it's not just Lou and Snow. The other people appreciate the fact that my brain is melting. At least there's that. The more I make these videos, though, I keep just seeing like my hair, and I'm like, I miss how blue it was. I'm a blueberry. I like having blue hair. It's fucking pandemic. Is it like good? It's not good, but a sad part is that like experience the depressions of this pandemic. Everybody's talking about it like how they don't know what days it is, all that shit, and I'm like, man, that was like a usual Tuesday that I didn't even know was a Tuesday before. I don't think it's a good thing that I kind of already knew what it was, but like this whole insomniac, not knowing times of the day and all that, being depressed, the pandemic affecting daily life, it's like, yeah, it's made it a bit, it has affected me in certain ways. Like there's less of a reason to leave the house, and then that can make it a bit more difficult. But setting aside the leaving the house, I'm talking about the times of day stuff. It's like, it's already fucked for me. So I just realized, as one does, put some meds in their pocket. Also, I love how you guys like my thumbnails, or at least Lou. And I'm one of those people that doesn't edit for shit. Okay, do I have everything I need? Yeah, we're good. I'm so proud of myself that somewhere during this pandemic, I think it was during this pandemic, I lowered my antidepressant, which is a very good thing to do when you're bipolar. It's good to have more of the mood stabilizer, at least in my case. Thing is, if you have an antidepressant, you need to level it out with a mood stabilizer or an antipsychotic usually. Again, not a physician, mental health practitioner, or anything licensed, blah, 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 blah. All that's covered. Nobody sue me, and nobody think that I know everything, but you need to balance those out. And I've been trying to get off of my antidepressant, not because the antidepressant is really bad, but just because for me personally, as things seem to cycle, It's like, things are shit anyways, and my lamotrigine can help with depressive episodes, so it's like, maybe I can lessen it a bit more and more, and I managed to get off of 25 milligrams of my, antidepressant, which, although it doesn't seem like much considering that I take 125 milligrams a day. I took 150 before, but I took that for years. I've been taking this medication for years, and I've been very iffy about dropping any of my base medications. What I call my base medications are the stabilizer ones for the bipolar stuff. That's what I just am like, I don't want to touch that because it's already shit when I don't touch it, much less if I do touch it. So I was kind of proud of myself with that. And a lot of people don't understand how much that is, even in and of itself as a thought. It's very hard to scare someone like me, sociopath, or just any. I'm not easily scared, or much less of in and of like just myself. It's my head. I'm kind of stuck with it, but it's also like this is something where it's like. Also, it kind of makes sense why I had more depressive episodes this year. Oh, wow, dumbass. That makes sense. But I'm also like really trying. I'm pretty sure this video journal is showing that I'm really, really, really trying to get up early in the morning to do things. I took out the garbage. I'm really, really trying. And these are small things, and a lot of people won't recognize that they're small. And I'm holding these, but I should really like ingest them. No real burp. Let me see the chat. Lou, you forgot about your pocket meds. I didn't forget about them. They were just, I temporarily set it aside in my mind. Lou, when I clicked on a stream with a ghetto Christmas tree and someone putting meds in their pockets like it was change, I thought I was watching a member of the National Medical Board. I forgot to mention about the AMA. I feel like the chat is lagging, starting to do that lagging thing because, it just decides, hey, fuck you at night. Because that's the last thing I saw. I feel like you guys have said more things. Maybe. Maybes? Maybes. Where are you, May? I heard you. Yes, May? You're yelling about something. Oh, your bowl has a bunch of dried food that I put out for you that you could have eaten when it was wet, but like, thanks. Give me a sec. Sorry. Oh. Oh. Okay. Fucking hell. Ah. Just wanted that to soak. Damn it. Time's up. Time's up. Time's up. Okay, thank you. Thank you. We're all right. This was the soaking part. What was that noise? Full moon, 24 hours. Oh, there's a full moon in 24 hours. Okie dokie. I just ranted about something. What did I rant about? I ranted about meds. Did I say anything worthwhile? I hope I did. I thought I imagined that noise. I thought I did too. I didn't know I let that app. I didn't know that app gave. Moon is in less than 24 hours. Oh, it's telling me when the full moon is. The full moon is in 23 hours and 52 minutes. I'm a witchy person. Okay, my hands do not smell like. I should worry about. Might have come from the rogue train. Yeah, that rogue train. Seriously, I keep hearing it. I don't know where it's from. Yes. Currently making deviled eggs, maybe. What? Why are you screaming? Y'all think she's quiet? It's a cute idea. She's not. She's very loud, very opinionated babies. She's very much like her mother. I'm actually a very quiet person, like in person. I don't like to talk. The ADHD in me does. But that's a little bit different. Does she get quiet when you talk? She talks. When I talk, she usually talks back if she knows I'm talking to her. May? May bees. Come here, May. Of course, it's one of those, like, you know, when you try to show it and it never does it when you show it. May. Jesus Christ. I tried to pick her up and I was lifting her up off of a chair, but she dug her claws in, and when I tried to move her, she lifted the chair. I didn't know your strength, May. Okay, so I guess this video has literally become me cooking. Or whatever you call this attempt. I think I'm doing pretty good. Like, I've been doing the eggs with the help of Lou, as always. May has a power your way. I'm sure you don't rant about the education system for 12 minutes straight in a normal conversation, in a normal in-life conversation. Oh. You ever looked up how autistic people go on random rambling sessions? It's an actual thing. It's a thing where we have like one-sided conversation. Hey, at least I get to do it here. I hope this egg is good. Let me see. May has power unbeknownst to us humans. Lou, or maybe you do rant about that again. I don't know you in real life. Yeah, that's the interesting phenomenon of YouTube. I've heard other YouTubers talk about it. It is fascinating how it's fascinating. It's really interesting, like the feeling of like all these other people know you so much, but you have no idea about them. You don't know jack shit about them. And it's like, damn, I don't even know your name. But I've told you so much. And it's really weird when you're generally a quiet person or like a private person. I've mentioned a lot how I'm like a private person. So it's very, very bizarre to me but I wanted to educate people, so I'm in this constant like cycle of like, wait, do I continue this? And then I'm like, well, I want to show people this. This might screw me over in the future. Well, if it does, then those people kind of suck. I don't know. It's just again, as I've said, an interesting dynamic. Also, as I've said, I haven't eaten, so. Let's see. Oh, I thought there was one in the chat. I think I didn't put it in cold enough water, maybe. Before it was easier to take up the shell. Maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe it's just the type of eggs. The other one I think that I was doing was with those. Oh, I think the other ones I made, not the last batch, but the batch before with that weird plastic one that had like double layer plastic from like reasons that were unbeknownst to me because it was definitely unnecessary. Let's see. Snowy. Okay, I'm kind of back. Welcome back, Snow. I didn't know you left, but welcome back either way. You're always welcome, Snowy. Snowy, genuinely though, Snowy, you were one of the people that actually like gave me a reason to continue because I was like, nobody really comments or does anything on this, and then it was like, oh, somebody's actually interested. For what reason, I still am not entirely sure. It's fascinating to know. But I guess it's kind of like the same idea of like why people watch soap operas or stuff like that. Watching people go about their daily lives. People like to watch other humans. Why do you guys think you like to watch other humans? Like aside from fantasy types of shows, like shows like just shows that aren't like the fantasy. You get it, the fantasy type. Repeating myself, I know I've said I'm repetitive, but in this case, you get what I mean. Sorry, I was still in the chat, but I was in Discord call. Oh, okay. I think this is the first video I commented on was your George Floyd video. Oh, really? What did you say? I'm pretty sure I responded. I usually responded to every single comment. I went to protest for that one. That was before the whole pandemic thing. And I made a poster, which I found here. I found the poster that I made. It said, I think the poster that I made, it said he should still be breathing. Let me see. Lou, you always said you like comments, but I never took the time to look in the comment section to actually see you engage with the fans. Maybe I study humans to learn how I should act. You're a great example. How am I a great example? An example of how to act? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know if you should. I might recommend reconsidering that, but what do you mean by that? I suppose that is one of the reasons. Like, that might be one of the, like, why autistic people might, or at least, in case when you're autistic, you can learn a lot from watching people, like, in shows. That's at least what I learned. I believe I've heard that other autistic individuals learn that too, because we don't exactly have much of any other frame of reference. How am I a great example? Genuinely, like I haven't exactly thought of myself as a great example. yeah, the protest, the people who organized it found your video, which I thought was cool. Yeah, there was a person who I still want to make a video about their son. I talked to them. That was the one that I talked to them for a while. They were holding up a sign about their son. Maybe I'll mention it now, and I can show the photo on my phone. Because I told them I would make a video, but they never talked to me, like told me more about it. So it was kind of like I couldn't really make a whole video about it. I guess I'll tell you guys about it now. Or maybe I will in a different video, then I can put that in the title. But I ended up basically falling back, and I had to run in platform boots. How the heck did they find your channel? Well, the people I was at the protest with? Well, I told them. Because they, believe me, when you say you're autistic, and even without that, when you're walking around with literally a cat in a bag, people ask questions. They're like, that's a cat? You have a cat in a bag? You're walking around with a cat in a bag. Because guess what? I guess like great clickbait, or great, we can show people this. This will be interesting. Let's put a picture of this on. Can we put a picture of this on our on our Instagram? So like, okay, sure, if you shout me out. Yeah, like I don't know if they shout me out as much, but did that. But yeah, I always say I love the comments, by the way, I live, because what is the point of a YouTube channel if you don't talk in the comments? Like, if I get too many people where I can't talk in the comments, then, I'll try whatever other method I can, because it makes no sense to me to not. Because if you make a YouTube channel, especially it makes no sense to me for the people who edit, because you're already stuck listening to yourself all the time. Yes, you're narcissistic enough to think that you've got something really important to say. Fine, that's fine. That's all fine and dandy. But like, okay, after that, don't you need to talk to them and ask the questions? Like, did they like it? Do they want something different? There's a reason that like movies have reviews. Let me see. Snowbee. Okay, Lou. I don't really know why I watch videos with humans, but I know why I watch your content. May stands for human rights. Hell yeah. I shout you out on my Instagram. I watched you for a while before I commented. I wanted to comment on your record collection video, and I can't remember why I didn't. Well, a lot of people feel like insecure. At least I've heard people like say that they feel insecure to comment about things or say things. What's your particular reason? Like, what made you think like, oh, this person is someone I want to subscribe to? Because it's very, very hard to build an audience while you're this small. Like at this level, it's like even compared to like 20,000 or something like that. Like it's different when you're this small. It's incredibly hard. And that's why every single one matters. It's very, very difficult while you're this small. And honestly, a lot of it is luck. I don't know what else to call it. Like, I wouldn't know what else would get me any further than 50. Let's just check if there's anything else. Oh, they're so slippery. Hopefully I don't accidentally hurt myself. Okay. One down. Now. Okay, these are really slippery. I don't know why this time. I'm not sure. Maybe I didn't even boil them long enough. I'm not sure, but they're just a little bit more delicate. At least it feels like it. They feel a bit more delicate, a bit more slippery. Maybe the eggs were older. I'm not sure. Don't fall apart, don't fall apart. Okay. I always hate this part, getting the yolk part out. Other than deviled eggs, I always hate the yolk part when they're hard boiled. It's like I don't want it. Even with like any other type of when eggs are cooked any other way, like I'm just fine with egg whites. I think I took something out. I feel like I didn't leave something in long enough. Oh, I think I did. They feel too soft, so I feel like before I used to always add on a couple minutes, like even when it was 12 minutes, I'd add on like a couple. Maybe I should have added on a couple. Like while they were boiling. Please, please, please. Okay, I'm gonna check the chat in a second. Hate this part. My hands are clean, don't worry. I'm Arab, so we just learned to do most things with our hands. I'm just glad I didn't stab myself. All right, let's see. I gravitated towards your videos because the first one I watched was the part 2 of the bathtub, and I thought if there was any channel to keep an eye on, it's one where a person makes it from their tub. I know, I was like, people are always like, what about original content? Well, I'd never seen anyone make something from the bathtub that wasn't one that was filled in something relaxing. It fell apart. Shame. What fell apart? None of them fell apart. They're fine. Don't talk about what you don't know. And I probably would have lost interest if the videos afterwards weren't so interested. I also had never gotten to meet any autistic people in my own life, so your content was fascinating to me. Cooper, hi. Hi, Cooper. And during the bathtub vids, all your other vids had like a new hairstyle on each one. So I had to stick around to see what new hair you had. Hey, Coop. Hands are clean. Don't worry. Licks fingers. Very nice. I mean, I'm the one eating this, so who cares? I love how easy deviled eggs are. But you gotta know the ratio. And I'm one of those people that is not about measuring. It's about knowing. It's about taste. Okay. Now, smush. This literally has just become cooking for no reason. It's supposed to be about personality types, ends up about cooking. Pretty much always summarizes the way my content is. Never really what I intend. Never really know what it's gonna be. Thank God I can change the titles. But I will be doing a video about the personality types tomorrow. Most likely evening or afternoon. Probably earlier evening. The fun thing about deviled eggs is that you can feel fancy when you make them. Even though they're not really fancy, but still. And yeah, I probably got like utensil, like, actually no, I don't know if I got something to make this easier, but oh, okay, other side. What do you want? Earlier evening sounds good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of too. Like the same time when I started today, which was around, I believe, like 3-something PST. I'm trying to like hit out both ends to smush it with the fork. I'm also pretty much entirely ambidextrous. Would be more trained so, except in Saudi, they very much want you to maintain being right-handed. So even though I could do both, they would want me to use my right hand, so that was a no. But it is very useful, especially with my art. I'm good. I can tell this needs more mayonnaise. I was forced to become right-handed. Like, you used your left hand and then they told you use your right. I mean, I'm guessing that's what you mean, since that would make sense. I'm just a dumbass. How did they force you? Sorry. Needs way more mayo. Thing is, I know there's so much more in here. It's just so much harder to get out. Please agree with me. Okay, fingers crossed. Thankfully, I do still have enough Dijon mustard. To be fair, I have been making a lot of deviled eggs. Damn it. Okay. I'm going to have to go soon. Because I do like to watch it when I eat. Let me see. The left hand is the double hand, apparently. Some religions. There's more to it, but Cooper, we can rate a Cuphead streamer on YouTube, please. Honestly, not true. I'm right-handed. In preschool, I would write with my left hand naturally, and then my kooky school teacher forced the pencil out of my hand and put it in my right. Well, why don't you try to use your left now? If it comes naturally, maybe you'll be able to do both. That's a good skill to have. What? What? I fed you. Maybe. I fed you. I told you, she talks back. Not too much. I think the problem here is also that I don't have enough of the beater. I'm just using a fork. But it is coming out pretty well still. Okay. Can't Mama eat ever? Please. May's got sass. I mean, where'd she get it from? I like to use this because it feels fancy. Even though, like, both are pepper, but although this one does taste better. Okay, now we're gonna put this. I think I'll finish making this, and then I'll end the stream, because then it will have finished the journey together. Can you guys still hear me? We good? Figure we're good, or we're gonna have to be good. Figure I'm not talking as much because I've been like really intensely like trying to get this right. I just realized like there's been like a good 15 minutes probably of me being very silent because I've been intensely trying to get my deviled eggs right. I take my deviled eggs very seriously. Like, I don't have much food as an option, so if I get something like deviled eggs, I want to get it right. Especially if I have the opportunity to get something like deviled eggs, where it can be very, very tasty. Thumbs up. You're too quiet. Try screaming louder. Is this good? I just remembered I'm in the suburbs. That wasn't good. That was not good. You guys really shouldn't do that because you know I'll do it. I will do it. Beautifully perfect. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, generally it's never like aesthetically as appealing as much as it tastes, but to be honest, like it's great if food looks nice, but it doesn't matter if it doesn't taste good, in my opinion. Like, okay, great, the presentation sucks, but it tastes amazing. Like, why the fuck should I care? I'm eating it, not wearing it. It's not a fucking jacket or like outfit. It's not. We're not doing a fashion show. We're doing food. I'm talking about like on Food Network and stuff like that. I get it. I get how that's like part of being a chef, but it still like bothers me a little bit because it's like give the people a break. If they make something good enough, it should be able to like balance it out. Especially if it like doesn't look disgusting. Like if it looks like actual shit, like literal shit, okay, I can understand. If it looks like something that will make the person feel nauseous or not want to eat, that makes sense. But if it just doesn't look really pretty, I don't get that at all. Okay, this seriously is being annoying and it's not getting enough of it. And the eggs. But I suppose that's better than like running out. Oh, that jumped to another egg. Okay. I guess we're frying this one instead. I am glad I have the paprika because it just doesn't feel right without the paprika, which has absolutely no purpose. But it just still doesn't feel right without the paprika. I say after a rant about like useless aesthetic of food. Listen, when you're hungry, your brain doesn't work as well. Okay. Like there is a portion, a bit of time where your brain won't work as well because there is blood flowing to your gastrointestinal system. Trust me, it's worse beforehand when your brain just decides to just tap out because it's like, bitch, I'm hungry and you didn't feed me, so you pay the price. We're almost done. It's very satisfying when you make deviled eggs and it's almost done. And you fill all the eggs. This is a long process, especially when you're someone that does not cook. I think I will upload this video because, damn it, I worked hard on these eggs. These look nice. Look nice. I'm not about to waste anything. I'm getting one of those scooper things. You know, these spatula shits. Good night, Coop. Good night, Coop. This hour long journey to create deviled egg has been heart pounding. I hope you mean that because genuinely for me it has been. I am not good at cooking. This is like, the eggs are the one thing I can say that I know how to make. I mean, it is kind of a hit or miss when it comes to my deviled egg. But when I get it good, when it's a hit and not a miss, like, damn it, you'll never have tasted better deviled eggs in your life. See, that is why you use the spatula thingies. That's why you lick them too. Do not waste. I do not waste. Okay. Just put these away. I mean, I'm sure there's enough mayo for like a cracker. What? I don't know. I wouldn't eat mayo off a single like cracker or something. I don't know. Maybe I would. Who knows? I don't know. Oh. Loud noises. I don't like loud noises. I'm gonna hang this back on the tree. And I'm gonna put paprika. Firstly, I'm going to move this way away from the edge of the counter because I don't trust myself. Okay, paprika. The hell? Okay, mother is calling, so I do genuinely have to go in a couple seconds. But come on, where is the paprika? Oh, here it is. Okay. You have the paprika? I don't know how much to put, but honestly, it's paprika, so probably a difference. This has been a journey. Here we go. It's really probably not that aesthetically appealing, but for a poor person, like, I thought I didn't have any food. That looks way more red than it is. Yeah, that's not as red as it is. But I'm not going to move the plate to attempt to show it better. Everything is culminating in this stream to be over. Scrumptious. Thank you. I'm actually really excited for this. I'm way too excited, way more than I should be. Mainly because I worked so hard on it. In any case, I'm just gonna say goodnight. Thank you for joining me on the journey to make these deviled eggs. Yeah, I just realized I should probably taste one while we're here. Wait, let's taste one first. May not look good, but it tastes damn good. It was a fulfilling journey, just as fulfilling as deviled eggs will be. Clean hands. Yeah, actually, I did just wash them. They feel raw from how many times I've washed them. So, good night. Thank you for joining me, and I shall talk to you later, tomorrow. Positive vibes to all of y'all. Listen to each other as usual. Yeah, subscribe, do the things, like all that stuff. I'm gonna go now. Bye.